Hi, this is Nicole from Adaptation Station, and this is a product preview of one of my party packs. The party pack we're going to look at today is the Halloween party pack, but all party packs come with the same activities. They're just adjusted to the theme of that party pack. Now, the first thing you get is a teacher explanation. This explains what the party pack is and how I use the different activities that are in it. Use this to quickly understand everything that is coming in the party pack and how to use it. I hope this is helpful in helping your party be successful. I have the students vote with this party pack. This allows me to cover a social studies state standard of participating in classroom decision making through voting. It also gives my students a voice in what we're doing on our party. I also like the fact that if you are in a classroom like mine in which you keep students for several years, you can continue to use this party pack and throw different parties every year because there's so many different options. So for the Halloween party pack, there are 3 different snack options, 3 different sensory options, 3 different craft options, 3 different game options, and 3 different book options. And so every party pack are going to have 3 options in all 5 of those categories. Now you can do as many or as few activities in your party as you want. It's completely customizable to your class. Here's the voting book that I have students do. So I just print off 1 copy for each student, and then we go through and we look at the options, and they used a bingo marker to mark what they wanted to do. For my class, they chose to do the banana ghost for our snack. They chose to do the brain squish bag for the sensory activity. They chose the pumpkin print for the craft. They chose to play bingo for their game, and they chose to read Halloween costume walk. So now that I know what my students want to do for the party, I'm able to prep the materials that I need to make their party happen, and that's what you get in the rest of this pack. I had my students graph to figure out which one was the winner. So we took all of our votes and we graphed it in our graph, and then we cut out the answer and glued it here. This allowed them to determine which activity we were doing and allowed me to meet another state standard of inserting data into a graph and using that graph to answer questions. I love that I tied social studies and math into this party. Here are the visual directions for all of the different activities. So if you've never seen a set of my visual directions before, you always get the steps with visuals and any materials needed. There are 2 different response sheets. So this is a higher level response sheet, and then here is a lower level for students that cannot write. There's a sequencing board, so this can be great if your students can't handle looking at all 6 steps. You can just have them sequence the steps using this board. And then there is a supply list and a bigger example for you guys, so you know exactly what it is you're doing with your class. And so you get it for all 3 crafts. You also get that for the snacks. So there are 3 different snack setups in here. And then you'll get it for the sensory activities as well. I also included all 3 games. So here are bingo cards, and at the end there are little calling cards that you can use as the teacher. Here is the scavenger hunt, if your students choose to do that instead. The scavenger hunt is great to hang around the classroom or put into a sensory bin. And then here's the memory game if your students chose to play memory instead. So everything that you need for the game portion is available in the download. And then I have the books as well. So here are 3 different books that you can read with your class depending on what book they chose. I really tried to give you everything I possibly could other than the hard goods like the apples for the apple smile or the vegetable oil for the glitter bottle. As much as I could provide in this download, I did. I hope this pack helps you feel more confident throwing parties with your class. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, enjoy!